In yet another epic fail, Prometric has majorly screwed up their administration of the online LSAT. Hey, what's up everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, joining you today with some breaking news about the September LSAT administration with Prometric. Before I get into it, a little bit about LSAT Unplugged. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. Check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd love to help you out. So I wish I didn't have to make this video today, but unfortunately, current circumstances virtually require it. Prometric has once again failed to successfully administer the LSAT. Countless test takers have been affected by disconnection issues and inability to re-log in to continue their administration of the remote LSAT for those taking it today, Friday, September 8th. I was hopeful that LSAC and Prometric would have learned from the mistakes of a month ago. For those who aren't aware, thousands, literally thousands of test takers back in August were not able to successfully complete the online LSAT with Prometric. They were randomly disconnected. They were unable to get back in. It seemed that Prometric did not have enough proctors online to handle the number of test takers who were previously scheduled. They had plenty of notice to give people a smooth experience taking the LSAT within a reasonable time frame. Once again, it is virtually impossible to reach anyone at LSAC or Prometric to get logged back in to continue your LSAT administration. LSAC has sent out some tweets about this, but they don't seem to be helping a lot of people from what I can tell. I'm going to read from one of those tweets now. LSAC writes, quote, "Due to a brief system outage, which has been resolved, some test takers may have been disconnected from their test. To return to the test, exit your current browser and relaunch the test through the ProProctor browser to reconnect." And as we can see, there are a number of people responding to that Twitter thread, letting LSAC know this is not working. LSAC's recommendations, unfortunately, are not handling the tech issues. It appears that once again, Prometric is severely overloaded by the number of people trying to take the LSAT, which they were scheduled for in advance. I was hopeful that LSAC and Prometric had learned their lesson from August because they added an additional day to the September testing calendar with the goal, it would seem, of distributing the number of test takers more evenly across 3 days rather than 2. They also added more testing days for both the October and November LSAT, but unfortunately it appears that Prometric just is not up to the job here. Of course, if you are affected right now taking the LSAT online with Prometric, I really feel for you. I wish I had more advice, but I'm not a Prometric tech expert. All I can do here is relay what LSAC is sharing on Twitter right now and encourage you to log in, keep trying. If you are able to successfully reconnect on the Prometric platform and you're able to continue taking the LSAT, even if there's no proctor there, I encourage you, finish out the LSAT, even if there's no proctor live there with you. A number of people taking the August LSAT had that issue where they reconnected, the proctor vanished, but they were able to successfully complete their LSAT, and LSAC allowed their score to stand even though they did not have a proctor live there with them during the test, which is technically what's supposed to happen. So that's unfortunately the extent of the practical advice I can give to anyone affected right now by the September LSAT fiasco that we are experiencing once again, just as we did in August. However, if you are taking the LSAT in October, November, or beyond, despite the fact that LSAC has added more testing days to the calendar, which I was hopeful would be sufficient to reduce the load on Prometric, I do still recommend taking the LSAT in person at a Prometric testing center if at all possible. It seems that is the only way to maximize your odds of having a smooth test day experience. I know that, of course, a lot of students are not able to get to a Prometric testing center in person, either because of the distance or because of their unique LSAT accommodations. If that's your situation, I truly do feel for you. I encourage you, take the full day, block off the full day, because you don't know how long exactly it will take to complete your LSAT test. And due to the lack of proctors, you may be waiting quite a while and you may get disconnected if a proctor leaves for some reason, and it may take them a while to reconnect you with someone new, aside from, of course, the tech issues that you may experience. So Be prepared to wait for a while, and I hope that you are able to successfully take the LSAT. And of course, please know that you are not alone in experiencing these tech issues. Likely thousands of other test takers were also affected. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with someone who needs to see it. Maybe you know someone else who's also been affected by these September LSAT Prometric issues, or you know someone else taking it Saturday or Sunday who should get a heads up from you saying, hey, there were a lot of issues on Friday. Hopefully they won't happen again, but just in case, be forewarned, be prepared for what may happen. And of course, anyone taking the LSAT in October or November should ideally take it in person at a Prometric testing center, or if they can't, schedule their test for first thing in the morning, because Prometric does tend to get backed up over the course of the day as test takers in Central Time and Pacific Mountain Time, Pacific Time, which of course further increases the load on an already strained system over at Prometric. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.